Hey, how are ya?
Hello, how you doing? 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 How you doing?
So I'm here with Zero right now. We are deep in the woods of Pennsylvania, right on the Allegheny River once again, and this is another property tour for you. I can't say for sure, but this one probably is the dream come true. What we're going to look at today is about 18 acres. It's an old substation of some sort with like natural gas or energy production. I'm not 100% sure, but it's got its own private road to access. It's right on the river. So the property itself actually is bordered by a trout stream that flows into the river. Problem is these gates are locked, and the realtor and listing agent said they're not unlocking the gates to let vehicles through. So we have a little less than a mile of a hike to get into the actual property itself. So let's go. Happy boy, huh? I think I'm going to make an offer, and having that gate there is nice because always want to keep posted signs and gates and stuff like that just to keep people honest in a way. That stream down there looks and sounds awesome. So I wouldn't even really call this a road. I guess it's just an access road, but it's not in terrible shape. I could definitely make it through here with my truck. Got the nice cliffs and cut. We are high up on the mountain, for sure. Very, very isolated property too. I'm not sure what it actually is. I was just told it's a petroleum company's old substation, and when I looked up the property deeds and surveys and all that stuff, it said, you know, blah 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 Inc. And you can see there's buildings on the property that are industrial kind of looking. See, on the map it looked like it was a little less than a mile to get into this joint. I wish they would have just left the gate like closed. Make my life a lot easier to just drive on in here, but oh well. Good boy, go. Have fun. Keep going. You're being a good boy. Go. Super nice access. And I can just see between different trees and pockets. I know it's hard for you to see because it's probably 100 yards down the hill, but that stream just looks so nice. It's stocked about 1.5 miles up, and the stocking area is about 2 miles long. So there's also natural reproduction streams that flow into it, and then a couple other stocked streams that flow into it as well. So this bottom section isn't stocked, but there's definitely got to be fish in there, especially considering the mouth of the river's right here as well. So as far as I'm concerned, that is a place I need to check out. Whether I buy this property or not, definitely gonna fish that. All right, well, we're getting down here now, and I can see the roofs of buildings and I can see the river. Wow. Okay, it really opens up down here. Oh wow, that's a huge building. Holy crap, that did not look as big as it is on the map. Wow. Well, definitely looks like everything's falling down, that's for sure. Hasn't been used in a super long time. Yeah, I see, is that one building for sure? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the river is literally right there. I wish I would have planned this better. I would have stealth camped here. Super nice and open around here. I don't even care if these buildings are here per se. Just another building over here. Wow. Another 2 more buildings. Yeah, this is all pretty dilapidated. Super cool. Check out the river access. That's the true sign. Zero's chasing butterflies and stuff. Yeah, let's. Yeah, this is crazy. And it goes way far back that way, the property line, and goes that way somehow. I don't see where that other road access is though. The road looks like it comes in up there, but there's no way to get down here. So I think that's the only way in, which is fine. It's private. Zero! He's all the way down there. What are you doing? Good boy, come here. That river's flowing right now. I don't want him getting in there. That's why I didn't bring the boat. It's way above its banks. Good boy. I know, relax. We still got a whole bunch of fishing and hiking to do today. Go. Let's hope I can find a good spot to put the boat in, because that's honestly the deal breaker right there, whether I can get the boat in or not. I don't know if that's an oil rig or derrick. It's got a crane and like a up and down mechanism. I'm not a renter, so I don't know what it's called, but this was definitely a natural gas, I'm assuming, because it says no smoking. Zero, come here now. Zero, get out of there. You don't go in there. Stay. Oh, there have definitely been animals in here. Super cool. You can still smell like the grease and oil. Come on, get out of here. I don't want you to cut your feet. Come on, let's get out of here. Not a smart idea to bring him in here. There is power here, which is nice. Probably just knock all these down. I don't even know how you do it though, because it's all like steel and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna go in every one of these buildings, but crazy, super crazy. Yeah, the old TV. It's all nice and flat and open too, which I love. This would be a good spot for a boat ramp right here. I really like the property and it's nice and big and open, but I just don't see a great place to get the boat down here. I mean, people have definitely come down here with a truck. I'm walking in ruts. Zero. Good boy. You can get a drink, but you don't go further than that. Good boy. He loves the water though, which is nice. Good boy, Bubba. Good boy. Have fun. This is super cool though. Big retaining wall. Yeah, imagine having like a big deck or viewing platform up there. A couple rich people across the way. I don't really mind the view though. Let's go check out the rest of the property itself and that creek that comes in. I don't know. I'm not sold yet. I really like it. I like that the buildings are here, but it's kind of a lot to clean up. I like how much property there is. Also not sold on the river access. A truck and a boat backing down from right here. I could always have it graded and put in gravel and stuff, but this is pretty soft. Could definitely be troublesome with the truck and boat down here. Pretty well convinced of that already. This dude's like a crackhead. You've never seen this before, huh? I mean, these are 10,000 pound blocks of ice. Washed up from the river. Shows definitely the power of Mother Nature for sure. Go. I love that there's this rapid right here too, because the entire time you're here, when I'm not babbling into the camera, you just hear the sound of the rapid. And that means there's probably good fishing below. And here's where that creek flows into the river. Nice and calm down here. Some current though. Go ahead, Bubba. Very beautiful, nice clear water. But just knowing what was upstream, it's got to be good fishing down here with river predators just hanging out in this eddy over here, plus whatever natural and stock trout, probably smallmouth, walleye, pike all up in there too. Good boy. You could also see, just based on where I'm walking, that, and I know just the way the land kind of lays, there's definitely floods down here pretty good, probably from the creek and from the river, but that's fine. I mean, yeah, we're still on the property. Is that a bridge of some sort up there? It looks like it is. More buildings. Even just down here, nice big flat spots though. Perfect place to do some kind of outdoor kitchen or just camping. Like, look at this nice grove right here, right on the side of the creek. This is almost like kind of too good to be true. You know what? I could honestly even build a boat ramp right here and put the boat in on the creek and then float it out to the river. Huh, that's actually a different idea. Just come in, bring the boat down here and just drop it in. I mean, just looking at this, so it's sweet. I would even be able to potentially just turn like that whole thing, just have someone come finish it or do it over time, like turn that into the cabin itself, then kind of tear down the rest of this dilapidated stuff. It's definitely quiet out here. I hear a helicopter, actually kind of an oxymoron, but another building over here. I mean, it's a lot of land. Said like 18 acres and change, between 18 and 19 acres. I probably wouldn't even maintain all of this. Cutting all this grass, no way. I would just probably let most of it be reclaimed and just keep up with what I'm actually using. There's an old, looks like this is an old suspension bridge up here. Oh, it's like a pipeline suspension bridge for the natural gas pipes or whatever they are to get across. Old suspension bridge for these pipes. We see these kind of things all the time, but never a bridge like this. Usually they just, wow, this is crazy. Oh, there's a catwalk on it too. Usually the pipes just go under the water. Wow. Yeah, look at this. He's a little scared. I mean, it is old and rickety, but it's steel. It's not going anywhere. Super delicious. Hole after hole after hole. There's definitely fish in there. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, that's super cool. And this stream looks absolutely awesome. You can do it. Come on, Dad's right here. Go, go. No, you're a big boy now. You're a big boy. Come on. Dad's coming with you. Come on. Come on, Bubba. Come on. Come. Good boy. Good boy. That's such a good boy. Come here. Good boy. Come on. That's okay. Go. Dad doesn't like it either. I know. Go ahead. Go. I'm right here. You already did it. Just keep going. Go ahead. I'm here. Go. Go. So the property still keeps going, and kind of like where the mountain meets the flatland and the creek, it kind of like corners out a couple hundred yards that way. I don't really see anything worth checking out while I'm still here. Let's head back to the main area and kind of check out some more of these buildings and like the main campus. Interesting. Oh, this is super cool. Super industrial. Hello. Foundations caving. Yeah, probably longer than 30 years, honestly. Sorry about the lighting. I'm trying to. It was like, man, if American Pickers were here, Mike and Frank, R.I.P. Frank, there's lots of old relics and steampunky type stuff. Somebody's been maintaining this though on some level, because this was all mowed or weed whacked or something. I think mowed, because there's no real left behind, but somebody came in here and cleared this out. Looks like before winter, probably because they knew they were going to sell it. But they're taking bids until next Friday, so 1 week from today. So I have some time to think about it, but this is completely caved in. Zero, you don't go near that. Stay. Hey, stay. I don't want you to get cut. Stay. Good boy. Stay. Stay. Hey. Stay. Yeah, this is all. Hey, you stay. Let me just clear most of this out and burn it. Hey, come here now. There's lots of salvage that could be done though too, like these door hinges. A lot of the old light fixtures and things that are scattered on all the buildings, including over here too. Could probably even have somebody come in here and scrap as much of this as they want and do me a favor. Like those old light dishes up there, light, whatever you call them, light fixtures. Just the brickwork alone too, it's turn of the century for sure. Yeah, this is the main chow hall. I'd love to get in there and check it out. Every other building is accessible, but this one's not. Every single door and window is boarded or locked, and I can't even see what's in there. There's no way to access it. No way to access it. Yeah, everything's boarded up. See about this one? Yeah, it's boarded up. I don't want to try and force my way in, but yeah, it's even like these old doors. Somebody would buy that. Mike and Frank would buy that. Yeah, they're coming like right up in here. Wonder why. I'm gonna go talk to them. So that's super ironic and funny. Shout out to Paul and his 2 sons. Thank you for his service. His son's in the Air Force, back on leave for a week, so they're out fishing today. He's a long time subscriber of what was Puff Puff Bass, still now Northwest Wind, and he lives locally, I think a little bit south of here, if I'm not mistaken. Uncle Canada and I ran into him at the Plaza restaurant. It was not last year, 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. We're sitting there having dinner, and this guy just comes up to us. You guys do any good today? We're like, he's like, Puff Puff Bass. We're like, he's awesome. He's emailed me a few times. One time the boat broke down on the river. He saw the video like 2 weeks later and said, if you're ever in trouble, I'm local, give me a call. And that was like a couple years before we actually ran into him. So might as well just go talk to him, see how the fishing is today. They've caught some walleye and some pike. He's like, I ran into you before at the Plaza. I'm like, he's like, Paul, and you're Sam, Puff Puff Bass, or now Northwest Wind. So super small world, small area. Thank you for your support, all of you, but Paul especially, that's a funny one. Super funny and ironic. Really nice guy though. So just like me, took the day off to go fish with his kids. Can't really beat that. All right, well, I've seen everything. What do you think, ZZ? You like it? You having fun? You were protecting Dad. You were barking nonstop at those guys, huh? They're nice. That's Dad's friend. So ironically, Paul works for the company that owns this. He said that they used to pump water from here all the way into their town, which is about 10 or so miles from here, where they have the refineries and whatnot. So this is actually a pump station. He said that they quit using it in the 80s, but then an oil company gained access to it and built a pipeline under the river that goes, you know, blah, 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 probably part of the infrastructure that we saw over there. So it has been abandoned, you know, 40 some odd years, obviously still maintained for the petroleum pipeline and whatnot. But I think I've seen everything that I need to see. I am going to make an offer on this. He did tell me that another oil company is interested in purchasing this, which kind of breaks my heart again, because if I'm coming in with cash on a property that an oil company wants, they're probably just going to outbid me by no matter how much it takes. I guess we'll see what happens. Tired, Bubby? We're going to go fish for a little bit though, huh? Super awesome property. Would definitely love to own it. I don't know what I would do with all these buildings. I mean, even, I guess just leaving them would be kind of cool, but who knows? That's what Paul said. He's like, I've seen you looked at a few properties. This one's super nice too. He says, I hope you find one around here so I can use your boat ramp. I'm like, compared to the lady at that cabin, the reason why I didn't buy that cabin was the lady was a neighbor from hell and would not let me use her boat ramp, but wanted to buy some of the property from me if I bought it. Long story short, I'm happy to let anyone who's going to make good use and get pleasure out of it access something like this. You know, I'm not going to let strangers come, but nice people, recreational enthusiasts, anybody that wants to, you know, come out here and use it for what God intended it for. So I really appreciate all of you. I hope you're enjoying this video series. As properties pop up, I try to come out and look at them as soon as I can. So I think by the time you see this, this will be like the 6th or 7th or 8th property video that you've seen. Eventually this series will culminate, hopefully, in me getting my dream property out here. Something like this. I mean, this is pretty close to the mark. The only thing I don't like about it is all these buildings on it, but that could be made to my advantage somehow, maybe. I don't know. I haven't put much thought into what I could do with these because I didn't really know they were here till I showed up. So, and eventually when we do get our own piece of property, we'll have bushcraft and outdoor off-grid living and all the projects and outdoor excursions that come with owning and working on a place like this. So I did put in an offer on the cabin, but didn't go any higher because that lady was a neighbor from hell. I'm like, if I get it, I'll get it. But other than that, it's not worth my time. The 6 acres that I went and looked at, I put in an offer on that, but after finding out how much it would cost to build a road just to access the main part of the property, that increased the cost almost 50% just to be able to enjoy it. And something like this, the price is very, very nice, but at the same time, I don't know what I would do with all of these. I suppose I could just park a camper or build a cabin even like right here and just kind of let these rot. But see you, Paul. See you guys. Makes me wish I would have brought the boat, but oh well. He said it is a little higher than he would like, but the weather was so nice they couldn't pass it up. So we're gonna go fly fish. But you've seen a lot of these property videos. You know what I'm looking for. You know what I like. You know what I don't like. Let me know what you think. Do you see things I'm not seeing? Are you thinking things that I'm not thinking? Let me know. That's why I want to share all this with you. And eventually it'll culminate in the dream. I want to go fish with my dog, and I'm already very moist and sweaty. Much love to all of you. Thank you again for being here. And yeah, this place is awesome. I'm going to put an offer in for sure. Much love to all of you, and we will see you on the next one.